Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the most recent episode of Pokémon Horizons, and in today's episode we finally have the physical reunion of Liko, Roy, and Dot, since of course they've been contacting each other on their Rotom phones and keeping up in touch this whole time since the 1 year time skip, but this is the first time they are physically reuniting in person and are getting back to traveling together. This is also where Dot meets Ulto in person, and most importantly, this is where Liko, Roy, and Dot reunite with Murdoch. He is back in Cortando, and he's working at Katy's bakery, which if you remember, he was working there previously when the kids were taking their terrestrial test and they were staying in Paldea. So I really like that. I like that callback to that and how he basically has gone back to the old job that he had when everyone was together. So that was a really nice touch. As he has been there, his Rockruff has evolved into a midday Lycanroc, and he is very chunky as a Lycanroc. I'll put some pictures if I can find some, but yeah, so Rockruff has evolved, which I really liked that touch, that some of the Rising Voltaggly's Pokemon have evolved, because Molly's Pokemon, Chansey, she didn't evolve, but it was nice to see that Murdoch's Rockruff did evolve, and we actually are going to be seeing Orla return next week, so we'll see if anything happens with her Pokemon. In the preview, it didn't look like there were any changes, but who knows what can happen in the episode. But before we get to that, let's talk about this episode, because this episode primarily focused on just, everyone reuniting and catching up, and the kids making their plan to move forward to continue to bring back the Rising Voltagglers as a group. And unfortunately, not too much action-packed happened today. The main element of the episode was not only the element of reuniting with Murdoch, but also that Liko had a battle against Katy, which, if you remember, she did battle her for her terrestrial test, but she wasn't able to defeat her, so she has a rematch with her, but this time, instead of using Meowscarada, she actually uses Terapagos, because Katy wanted her to battle a Terapagos. And by the way, I recently just caught up on the dub of Pokemon Horizons, and even without the dub, I should have been doing this from the start, but Terapagos does have a nickname, which is Pagogo. I've just never really referred to it as such because, I don't know, I guess because I wasn't really watching it dubbed, I wasn't really thinking about the fact that it had a nickname. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start calling Terapagos Pagogo from now on, since that's pretty much all Liko calls it. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, Liko had this battle against Katy, and she actually ended up winning this time with Pagogo. So that was really nice, and it showed her skills and how much stronger she's gotten. Additionally, Katy, her Teddiursa, evolved into Ursaring, so she was battling Ursaring for this battle. So yeah, overall, really great episode, and it does end off with the kids going to see Orla. Like I said, they're going to look for her because they need, of course, a method of fast travel, and they need the Brave Olivine, which is with Orla. So that is pretty much all for this episode. Overall, it was a nice one. Like I said, I did enjoy seeing Liko's progress with the battle, and it was nice to see Murdoch again and seeing that his Rockruff has evolved. So yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode, and I will see you all next time. Thank you!